Hello again. It's been a while since you've had the displeasure of having to see my face. Hopefully, you've heard my voice a lot on the videos I've sent by email and some I posted. But at any rate, I just want to kind of you know give you some information as we work through the last month of the semester. Um, some things to keep in mind of and to just prepare yourself. So we have a final exam. Your due date is December 7th. It must be proctored. So make sure you're kind of knowing where you're going to take this exam. It wouldn't hurt to sign up now if you're allowed. So either find your local testing site if you're not a BCTC student. Most of them can be found online. I've provided links in the class, so just know where to find stuff. So get that taken care of. Excuse me. You don't have to let me know that you've signed up for something. Just sign up for it. Now, if you're getting it proctored elsewhere, you need to give me 48 hours to send the information to the person that's proctoring it to you. So, for example, if you're maybe going to a high school or a college campus that's not part of the KCTCS system, or even, if I've approved another proctor for you, they need to send me an email requesting instructions. Don't, think that they're going to send it at 2 o'clock and I'm going to get back to them by 3 o'clock. Come on now, that's not reasonable. So, and it'll happen. Trust me, it'll happen. But give me at least 24 to 48 hours. I mean, during final exam week, I do tend to check my email more often, but not every hour. So make sure you give plenty of time. Make sure you practice for the final, and you have to finish your last exam before you can take the final. So make sure you do that. Your last test before the final is a week before, roughly. So you will get a full week of practice. So I suggest you make the proper use of that week. You have to pass the final to even be eligible to pass the class. It doesn't matter what your average is. So you need to really understand that. I need to be clear about that. I think I've been pretty clear about it, but there's always a few that don't get that. So you must pass it, which means you have to make a 60 minimum. So if you've been doing your own work and you understand what you've been doing, you'll be fine. But if you've been getting help with your work, if someone's been doing your work, and I know, geez, that never happens, then you better really study for that final, because you can't just walk in there and pass it. I've seen it happen way too many times. Students will have an A average going into the final, they make a 20. So, you better prepare. My advice is to do the practice final just like you would be getting it proctored. So, in other words, you just sit down, whatever you're allowed to bring with you to the final, which is posted in the class. Create that, sheet or card, whatever you're allowed to take with you, and your calculator and scratch paper, and take the practice exam. And you'll know right away what you know and what you don't know. So don't use your notes when you practice. Okay, go back and review them if there's something you forgot how to do. But practice for the final in the same environment you would be taking the final. That's always the best way to alleviate anxiety and to prepare. Okay, so that's that. I will review the finals, so no need to email me. I'll do what I can. Okay, I really will, because I want you to do well. So I'll do that. You'll hear back from me. I'm quick on those. So you will know very soon, within a day or two after you take it, whether you're good or not. One thing is that I will, after that last exam, I will create some sort of video, and I will try to highlight problem areas, I should say, on the review. So I won't be working every single problem type of the review, but there are certain topics I know give us more troubles than others. So be looking for that video. And just, this, it's a month. So you need to, really push hard, give it your all, dedicate yourself, and bring it home. Okay. It's the fourth quarter. It's time to just go on like we used to do in football. So if you've been kind of slacking here, I mean, some of y'all been slacking, rededicate yourself. Okay. Cause it's your money. It's your grade. So do you really want to take this class again? So, get on it. And if you got any questions about content or having trouble, don't forget to email me. Don't email me and ask me questions about proctored final exam when there's information in the class. Read it first, and if you're really confused, then let me know. But I think it's pretty clear as to what you're supposed to do. There's also a section on there should you need to drop the class. So you have until December 1st, I think, to drop it. So all that's good, and be looking for any emails I send out with other helpful videos on it. Okay. So good luck, and if I definitely won't see you, but have a happy Thanksgiving. But you will be hearing from me before then.